Okay, so right here we are going to find the slope of this red line. And if you guys are familiar, slope is usually described as rise over run, like a ratio or a fraction. So that means there's a value in the numerator and a value in the denominator. Okay, and rise refers to the vertical direction going up and down, and run refers to going left and right. Okay, so let's review to make sure that we understand direction is important. If we're going towards the right, these are the positive. This is a positive value. If we're going towards the left, going left, that's negative. If we're going up, it's positive. If we're going down, it is negative. So coming right here, what we're going to do is take this line segment that's already on our graph, and we're going to locate 2 points on this graph, any 2 points. And usually I try to pick points where they intersect, like these little corners of the squares right there. So I have a dot right there and a dot right here. Okay, so I need to figure out the values for my rise and run. Well, I can start off by going to the right because I'm trying to get from one point to the other point. So I'm going from this first point, and it looks like I go 2 places that way, and then I go 1, 2, 3, 4 places that way. So what I have is my vertical, I went up 4, and then this way I went right 2 and went to the right. So both of these numbers are positive. So how do we do that as our slope? Well, my rise is, let me move this over a little bit real quick. Just move it over so we can see it. So here we say equals rise, that's my up and down, so that's my 4. And my run, which was my horizontal, which is 2. So my slope is 4 over 2, and I could also simplify that to be equal to just 2 over 1 or 2. So my slope is 2. Okay, so here's another example of finding slope when given a graph like this. And I've already identified my 2 points. Just imagine that this green line right here, this green line is a straight line. It's kind of hard to make a straight line on here, but just imagine it's a straight line and it's crossing at point B right here and point A right there. So we want to find the slope by, again, we want the slope. The slope is rise over run in that fraction form. And we're going to go from one point to the other. And it doesn't matter which order you go. Just remember direction. Direction is important. Going to the left is negative. Going to the right is positive. Going up is positive. Going down is negative. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to start with point B. So from point B to get up to A, I got to go how many? We're starting here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I went a little too far right there. Oops. Stop. Okay, and then from this point, from 9, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I went this direction to the left, 4. So let's reiterate. This one is 4, and I went to the left. And this one right here was 9, and I went up. So remember, going to the left is negative, going up is positive. So my slope over here is rise over run. So what is my slope? My slope is going to equal, well, my rise is up and down, so I have a 9. And my run, which is left and right, is -4. It's an ugly 4. Sorry about that. Let's see if I can fix that. -4. It came out ugly again. Oh well. So the slope is negative 9/4, and we cannot reduce that. There's no common factor, so we'll just leave it at that.